Orquidea from the Monterey Public Library, and today I'm going to show you how to do 3 simple science experiments at home using things that you can find at home. So come along with me and we're going to get started with our first science experiment. Ready? Let's go! Okay, so for our first experiment we're going to need 2 containers with water, and I filled them up a little bit close to the top, not completely full. And then we're going to need 1 empty one. We're going to need food coloring and 2 paper towels. So what we're going to do is we're going to choose 2 colors to use, and I'm going to use red and blue for our food coloring, and we're going to put it in our water like so. Okay. Alright, so now that we have our food coloring inside our water, we're going to mix it up like that into our water. And what we want to do now is we're going to grab our 2 paper towels and we're going to fold them in half like that. And then we're going to fold it one more time like that. Okay. We're going to do that with our other paper towel as well. Okay. So now that we have our 2 paper towels folded, we're going to put one end of one of the paper towels inside the food colored water. We're just going to let it sit inside the empty container. We're going to do the same with the other paper towel. Put one end on one side and the other end on this one. So we're going to wait about 30 minutes or so to see the what's going to happen. And in the meantime, we're going to go to our next science experiment. Ready? Let's go! Okay, so for this next science experiment, we're going to need a large container like this, and we're going to fill it up about 3/4 of the way with water, room temperature water I should say. And we don't want to fill it up to the top because we're going to need a second container that's smaller, and I put some rocks inside just so it can hold down the container, because the rocks are, this is going to go inside the water and it needs to hold it down a little bit. Then with the help of your parents, you can get some hot water and pour it into our container, smaller one. Now just be careful, and if the water is too hot, maybe you can have your parents do it and you can see all the magic happen. But we're also going to put some food coloring into our water. And I'm going to use red and orange because this is our underwater volcano experiment, which I didn't say at the beginning, so I'll say it now. Alright, so maybe we want a little bit more yellow, so it resembles a little bit more of the volcano color. And if you could do it at home, then maybe you want to put less red. So this is what's going to happen. Because the water is warm, it's hot water, the water molecules in here are moving really fast, and so it's making this water less dense than our room temperature water. So this is heavier than this in a sense, and what's going to happen is that this water is going to rise up to the top, but it won't go all the way down because this one is less denser, so lighter than this water here. So here we go, ready? Alright, so you can see the water is rising up to the top, and it's all the way up top, but it's not coming to the bottom. And part of the trick is not to tilt the little glass when you put it in. I kind of did a little bit, but if you can get it to just go in straight, it'll be helpful. So if you can see, the water down here is still clear because this is heavier water or denser water. And the top one is all the warm water or the hot water because it's less dense, it's lighter in a sense. And there you have our underwater volcano experiment. Cool, huh? for our third and final experiment, we are just gonna, we're actually gonna be making a maraca or a shaker. So if you are celebrating Easter or have any of these plastic eggs around from home, you can use these. We're gonna use the eggs. We're also gonna use some rice, or if you have a lentils or beans at home that'll make a noise and a little shaky noise, and you can use those as well. We're also gonna use this washing tape, or some people know it as scrapbooking tape as well. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put some rice in, scoop some rice inside your egg, like so. And we don't want to fill it up completely. We just want to put it maybe also 3/4 of the way, and then we're gonna close it up. So we gotta be careful closing it up a little bit. Alright, so we're gonna close it up, and you can already hear your shaker is here. So shake, shake. You can make a little song with it. But just to secure it so it doesn't open, we're gonna use our masking tape. Alright? So we're gonna open it up. This is a brand new one, so it might take me a little bit to get some of it out. But in the meantime, you can choose different colors. If you have different eggs at home, you can use that. And you can experiment. So we're gonna grab our washi tape and we're gonna put it along the edge of where the opening of the egg is, like so. And again, these are really easy science experiments. These are things that you might have at home. If you don't have some of these items at home, like the rice, for example, you can substitute it with other things. If you don't have a plastic egg, maybe you can find a little empty container that you can scoop stuff into, and then also just kind of tape it. So you'll have your little maraca, your little shaker, and you can dance around, make a party. Yay! Alright, so we came back to our first experiment, and what's happening is that the paper towel is absorbing all of the water and the food coloring and dropping it into our empty, that water, the excess water is dropping it into our empty container, as well as on the other side. And because we have two different food colorings, it's dropping into this middle one. And if we just shake it a little bit, do you know what blue and red make? What does it make? It makes a beautiful shade of purple, which is my favorite color. So, and you can try it with more containers, with different colors, so you can see what does yellow and red make, what does green and yellow make, maybe blue and yellow. So you can try it with different containers and different colors. So, and you can do this at home. Again, these are things that you can find at home and have fun with it. Thank you so much for joining me today and doing these science experiments. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too. I hope you guys get to do them at home, and join me next time for some more science experiments. This is Orquidea Olvera from the Monterey Public Library. See you next time. Bye.